Then again, maybe not.
Whoa, what's this guy talking about? This is Kench 1913.
And Ghosty Films.
And we're let's playing Hexen.
I gotta get ready for the attack. What? I don't have any gases.
In the last episode, we
Killed the wyvern or however you pronounce that.
Wyvern.
Wyvern.
Yeah, in the last episode. Oh, there we go. In the last episode, we made it through the second hub,
Yeah.
and now we're in the third hub.
Any minute now, centaurs are gonna come running.
They're not going to, Dan.
I remember when I first played this as a kid, I was scared of this level because of all the wizards.
Now there's wizards. When are you gonna get that staff that shoots ghosts?
I think I get it in this level, actually.
Fucking finally. Anyways, in this episode, I vow to be more honest with you people. And in that fact, I'm talking about just not stating blatant lies. Like right now, I'm eating pumpernickel onion pretzels, and they are effing delicious.
Look, Pete, they start shooting now.
Who does?
The centaurs.
They start shooting what?
Blue gas or blue stuff. Look at it. It's blue, Pete. It's blue.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, so more about the truth. Alright,
Go to my house.
I just want to tell you, Barack Obama is president.
Nice.
And we're recording this on a Saturday.
Yeah, these are all truthful statements. Our fact checkers will definitely not have a problem with this stuff.
Not at all. Like some of you people might be thinking, you know, this isn't truthful. Oh, look, there's a wizard right there. Is that the wizard that was in the beginning of the game?
Maybe.
They showed a picture of him and he was like hexened out.
He had red eyes.
Yeah. So anyways, let's see what other.
Pretty sure that was the wizard. In the effort of being truthful, I can't say for certain.
Yeah.
But
we're gonna try it for one episode, and then we're gonna go back to all kinds of lies.
yeah.
Although they're not really lies. Although
Whoa.
I feel like I'm in that movie Liar Liar, where I gotta tell the truth the whole time,
Yeah.
and this sucks.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back to lying or telling the truth. Wink, wink. Probably should announce the wink, wink.
Yeah. You probably. It's like that's.
Anyways,
that's
it's
a
been-
tell, as they
yeah.
say in the poker world.
Yeah, it's been about 2 minutes and 30 seconds, and I think the honesty is just about done. You know
Yeah,
what
it's
I
kind
mean?
of fizzled.
Yeah.
Fizzled its way out.
I was like, yeah, I could probably make this into a whole thing, but I can't think of any more things to say. You know what? Me and my dad went to go get firewood today.
Yeah.
Not like a whole bunch, but we had to pick it up from the street. That was cool. Who doesn't love firewood?
I love firewood.
I mean, except Smokey the Bear.
You know what? I was at Sleeping Giant the other day, and I went there and I had like this flint, this magnesium stick, and I was practicing trying to make a fire without matches, or like a cigarette lighter or anything. And basically, the magnesium stick is it's got magnesium on one side and it's got like a flint sparker on the other. And you scrape a pile of magnesium, and then you spark it with the flint sparker, and then the magnesium burns really hot, and then you can start a fire that way. And so it seems like every time I do that, like some freaking jerk comes over and makes a comment about, oh, are you allowed to be doing this? And I always want to, and it's like a fireplace. Like, why wouldn't you be allowed to make a fire in a thing that is made to contain fire? And I always want to say something like, oh, like, yeah, here's a permission slip from my mother. And last time I was there, this woman came up and she was like, oh, is this fireplace working? And I was thinking, like, it's a fireplace. It doesn't do any work. Like, you do the work. And then and I was looking at her for a second, like, you know, I was trying to think of something to say to her, and then I was just like, you know what? I'm not even gonna address your concern. So I just turned my back on her and just continued what I was doing. Cause like I hate when you're like minding your own business and then people just decide I'm gonna be an authority figure because I'm so important, and they try to like interrupt what you're doing. So I just kind of
Maybe they were just genuinely asking you a question, like not even trying to be an authority figure. Maybe they're just like, does this fireplace work?
Yeah, but how could it? It's a stone cavity where fire is contained. Like what? It doesn't do any work. Like, what? I don't understand the question. It seems like an incoherent question.
Oh, no, it's not. I made plenty of incoherent questions throughout my life. I think that, I don't know, I just think, I think it'd been different if the thing actually, like, did something. Like, you have to turn a lever.
No, you don't. It's just a stone hole in the wall.
Maybe she is dumb.
Maybe.
But I don't think that's, like, authoritative. I think, what are you doing, hiding in a corner?
I'm healing myself.
Oh, you're crying, that's what you're doing.
Pete, sometimes I like to cry in the fetal position in the corner.
These wizards float too? Jeez, man.
Yeah, they fly.
What else can they do?
They go brub 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 brub.
Does that mean they're in the water?
No, it means that they're chanting mysterious and eerie, arcane thingamajiggers.
That's just retarded.
No, it's not, Pete. It's like they come from an ancient culture.
All I'm saying, Dan,
Of
is I've
retards.
never heard of the magic words. Blah blah blah.
Pete,
The,
it's another language.
the
It's-
magic words are always
an
usually
ancient-
Alakazam or.
You know what, Pete? I think you're being kind of closed-minded toward their wizard culture.
Alright, I'm just gonna say the quote unquote truth stops here. Anyways, no, Dan, I've been in wizard school before.
Really? Like Hogwarts?
Yeah, but it's the American version.
Huh.
And anyways, you know, they have all different kinds of words. But blah 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 is not one of them. Because blah 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 is not even a word.
Blitzkrieg, bitch! I just blitzkrieg the crap out of him, Pete.
Blitzkrieg bop him.
Blitzkrieg bop bum bum. Whoa! Ow! 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 Owie! Owie! Ow! 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 Ow!
Ow!
Ow!
Ow!
Ow!
Ow! Ow! Ow! Ow! Ow! Ow!
That's right.
Ba ba dee beep dee beep boo.
Ow! Ow! Owie! Owie! Ow! Ow!
I mean, owie! Ow! Ow! Owie! Owie! Ow! Ow! Owie! Owie! Ow! Ow!
Pete, do you realize what this means?
We're probably gonna get a copyright infringement.
No, it means we need to start an a cappella group.
Maybe, Dan. But does acapella have to do with I don't know, singing and shit?
Yeah, it has to do with singing.
But do you have? I thought acapella. So no, let me ask you, what's those 4-person barbershop things?
That's a
not
barbershop quartet.
That's not an acapella thing.
It's a barbershop quartet, but I believe what their style of singing is considered to be a cappella. This is gonna be a disaster. I can't blitzkrieg them like I did before.
Yeah, because they know you're coming. And you're trying to tell them that Christ.
Whoa! I didn't even mean to switch to this.
No, your player was scalded by a serpent.
I didn't even save my game.
Oh man, you gotta do that all over again.
Not.
I'm a jerk.
Oh man. Oh man. Just like Ian would say. Oh man. So anyways, Dan, we had to get some firewood today, alright? And it was a pain in the ass.
Yeah?
I said it was cool, but it was a pain in the ass. I mean, it's gonna be nice when we light it on fire, like you're doing to these guys, and you know, are nice and toasty warm.
I'm nice and toasty one, Pete.
Yeah, because you got like 3 jackets on, a hat, 3 sweatpants, 2 pairs of socks, and some shoes. It's just like, Dan, what else? Like Dan is a woman in that way, where he's cold-blooded. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, you know what, Pete? Even though the truth portion of the Let's Play is ended, that is actually like 60% true.
Yeah, it's
Because
like,
I am wearing 2 jackets and a hat.
and a sweatshirt and let's say an ascot. He's
Whoa!
wearing,
Get out of my yard. Oh,
you're
crap.
wearing an ascot, Dan.
And a dickie?
And yeah, I don't even know why you're wearing an ascot. I couldn't even tell you what an ascot is.
I'm not even sure
But you're
either.
wearing it. That's just crazy.
That guy burns him from behind.
Man, I can't wait till this episode's
Whoa.
over.
Me either. I think we should
Not even because of
probably
the,
quit.
no, not even because of the poorly commentated. Is that the word I find?
Commentated.
Oh yeah, okay. I'm gonna say commentated. though. Sounds better.
Sometimes you just gotta make up your own words.
Yeah,
You
the
know,
poorly-
we march to the beat of a different drummer.
Yeah, like Bob Dylan. Anyways, the poorly commentated
Poison.
episode today, it's just been really bad. Well, no, it hasn't. Our stuff is usually subpar at best. But
Yeah.
anyways, no, I can't wait till this is over because there's a few things I gotta do in between the episodes, and I don't mean having to go to the bathroom.
Really?
No, I don't. No, in all seriousness, I don't mean having to go to the bathroom. There's just some things I gotta get done. What is all this?
Well, where's all what?
Yeah, you can start saving over like 42 and up. You know.
I didn't create a new save game. I just saved
Oh,
over
yeah.
one of my old save games.
Why don't you want to show everyone your old save game?
I don't know.
Where you're like, hey, look at this, and then and then your characters, they just go, eh. See, if I ever made a video game, or I make this video game where one, you want to try to not fight as much as possible. It'd be one of those games where you're trying to avoid doing all the death and killing.
Yeah.
Like you could do it, but the best move in the game would be where you would just.
I used up all my magic.
Way to go, Dan. No, the best move in the game would be you just basically you huddle in a corner and you get into the fetal position. And you
They
just
say, don't hurt me, don't hurt me.
yeah, you're crying and don't hurt me, and then they kind of feel bad for you, and they just walk away.
That sounds like an exciting game.
Like actually,
I
it
play
was.
that game in a heartbeat.
I know because what would happen is.
Jeepers creepers, more dragons.
What would happen is basically you start out with a dignity of 100, alright?
Whoa.
And so you as a person in that game have 100% dignity. But as you go, alright, you know, in the things that you do, you can either gain or lose dignity, alright, Dan?
What if you don't have any dignity? Can you play this game?
Yeah, you can play this game if you don't have any dignity.
Yeah, it's...
They ask you, you know what, when you make your own character in this game, they're gonna ask you your initial dignity level at 1 out of 100.
Alright, I'd
And
probably
then
be like
to-
-3.
To try to get it to the right amount. And the thing is, you're the most dangerous when you don't have any dignity.
That's
See,
right,
Dan?
yeah.
And when you have dignity, you're not gonna bother trying to stab someone in the stomach
No.
or cut off their head. You're like whatever. But when you don't have any dignity is when you're the most dangerous. So in that game, the thing you want to do is lose your dignity. You see, and then you're the most deadly. It's like it's like a reverse leveling up kind of thing. You want to lose points so that you can become the most deadly person. But in order to lose points, you're gonna have to do all kinds of crazy ass shit, man. Because you gotta lose that dignity. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be an interesting game?
Yeah,
Has someone already made that game?
I hope.
I hope not. Yeah, I know. I want royalties or subsidiaries or what do they call it?
Whoa.
I want money from it. Can anyone give me money? Like a lot of it?
I could use some of that money too.
I
Even
know.
though it's not my game idea.
I know, cause it's like we call.
I'd love to ride on people's coattails.
Yeah, I don't even know what it's called. Like what I would call a game.
Whoa.
But yeah, it would have something to do with you start off with. It'd be like like that game Skyrim, but all about instead of experience you get. Like when you lose to it, like when you're fighting like an orc and then you crap your pants or something.
Yeah.
And then you just like, you just hear this thing, and it's like, everyone's like, what's that smell? And you're like, I just pissed myself or whatever. And you would just lose like 3 dignity points. And like, as you're beating up monsters and whatever, you're gonna gain dignity.
And instead of like having a suit of armor, you could like get a tuxedo and try to regain
or
dignity.
you're wearing like a burlap sack as a piece of armor, and that drops your dignity way down.
Yeah, that's right.
But you're more deadly that way. Do you see? But as you kill people, your dignity goes back up. So it's like a balance, man.
yeah.
It's like a yin yang kind of balance.
Nice.
I think it would be an excellent game, and you have to keep playing between keeping your dignity at a level where you're very deadly, but you're still just like a human embarrassment.
Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Like, you know how in Skyrim
Yeah.
you can get married?
Yeah, a lot
Like,
of
I wonder
games
if you
that-
could like get married and
If
then
you
like
get married
prematurely
to-
like have PE and then your
Yeah.
dignity would go way
Yeah,
down.
no, you get married, like if you get married to a hot chick, dignity way up, way up. But if you get married to like this ugly, hag of a person.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna say woman because you know what? I would make it so you can get married. You're gay or you're straight. I don't care.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not. This game is not gonna be discriminatory.
If you wanted to get married to a big fat guy who smokes cigars and wears a pinky ring,
Yeah.
and
And if
calls,
you want to get married to like another hobo,
yeah.
let's say you get and your dignity, you're just like, oh man, what am I doing with my life? And your dignity just keeps going down. It'd be almost like you're an assassin, right? Like it'd be called dignity assassin or something, where you're like raised in this group of assassins, right? But you can't assassinate anyone until you have a level of dignity that's so low, because then people won't care. Like, oh look, the guy who shit himself. Oh, he just murdered all those people.
Yeah.
I can't believe he did that. Did you see what he did? He just wet himself.
Yeah.
He puked everywhere.
I'm not ashamed of puking. Pooping my pants like I did yesterday.
Yeah.
That's pretty shameful.
Yeah. Well, I'm just trying to think of things that, you know, you're out and about, and I don't know, you step in a pile of dog shit, and then you keep walking, and then you know, people are like, what's that smell? And you're like, oh God, it's me. Or like when you
Wits Creek, ba, ba, ba.
or when you know when or when you're like walking down the street and you got a boner.
I just lost 5 dignity points right there.
Yeah. Because you're like, I'm gonna get up there and I'm gonna win. Like, and another thing that would be, it'd be like, you can set goals, and when you don't get them, you lose dignity. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like in the game, it could be like they're objectives, and you have so much time to do them. And when you don't do them, guess what, Dan?
No dignity.
Dignity down.
And I imagine there are different degrees of goals too. Like if you had a goal, like I'm gonna mail this letter today, but instead you stay in bed and just like weep with a box of tissues.
Yeah,
and, like,
or like you just stay in
watch
bed.
reruns and like in Oprah and stuff like that. Then you lose dignity points.
Totally.
Like just,
But
I
see,
can't get out of bed.
there'll be those characters that don't have any dignity, and they don't even
Stay away
care.
from me.
You know
You
what I mean?
stay over there.
You would have to fight characters that have even less dignity than you. It'd be interesting.
Strategy's failing people.
Yeah. All right, Dan. I think we're gonna have to end the episode here.
Really?
Because your dignity is way down.
Oh man.
So that means you're gonna be more deadly in the next episode. This
Nice.
has been Kenshin 1913.
And Ghost Films.
And I'll see you later.